Conservation Board, and for the last 7 years I've served on the Governor's Conservation and Natural Resources Board. So it's really exciting for me, for that part of my life with conservation and supporting all of our wildlife efforts throughout the state, to be able to have this announcement here today. We have Ryan Newman, NASCAR driver with the Ryan Newman Foundation and the Racing for Wildlife program. Bobby Allison here is a NASCAR legend and an Alabama gang member who's been in Alabama for many, many years and knows all about what this great state offers. And finally, Rex Boner, who's Vice President of the Conservation Fund. So, Rex, if you'll kick it off this morning.
This live? This on? Is this on?
Yeah.
Okay. Grant, thank you very much for the introduction. Delighted to be here today, and especially honored to be here with the two gentlemen on stage with me. Of course, they need no introduction. Ryan Newman, Daytona 500 winner, the legendary Bobby Allison, four-time winner here at Talladega. Great drivers. Equally important, they're great people, and equally important, they're dedicated to the community. We're here to talk a little bit today about a program called Racing for Wildlife that the Conservation Fund has partnered with the Ryan Newman Foundation on. And we wanted to announce an important project nearby. The Racing for Wildlife program began in August of last year at the Michigan International Speedway. It's a program designed to provide a wildlife conservation message to the NASCAR audience. A lot of avid hunters and fishermen and outdoors people out there spend a lot of time in the outdoors, and this is an opportunity to present a message and also to engage those folks in some activities to protect wildlife habitat, to provide conservation education, and importantly to get youth back into the environment. Ryan personally is a very avid outdoorsman. He'll tell you more about that passion through his foundation. He's working with the Conservation Fund. We're a nonprofit organization based out of Arlington, Virginia. We in partnership with others to protect special places. We've protected about 6 million acres in the last 23 years. And I wanted to announce a project today. The first project was the restoration of the Mill Lake Youth Camp, 30 miles from the Michigan International Speedway. A historic camp in disrepair. We're going to help revive that, restore it, and bring youth back out into the outdoors there. Again, I'm honored to be here today with Ryan and Bobby. We're united in announcing that we are going to protect a piece of property just in almost the shadows of the track called Rebecca Mountain. It's a 1,100 acre piece of property that will be purchased and added to the Talladega National Forest. We're very excited about this. This provides more habitat and also more outdoor recreation opportunities for the public to use and enjoy. Also, all those of you from Alabama, when the Appalachian Trail was originally planned, it was supposed to come to Alabama, and for some reason it stopped at Springer Mountain in North Georgia. So this property is also going to allow for the Pinhot Trail to be extended to Sylacauga. That's a spur trail of the Appalachian Trail. So very excited to announce the Rebecca Mountain project today. We have strong congressional support for this project, and some dollars have been allocated. We hope to raise some additional dollars for this project. This property is right down the road, and we have information on it. Can provide more of that after the press event here today, and we'll be happy to provide any field trips to the property. Without saying too much more, I think I'll hand the microphone over and have Ryan say a few words about his passion for the outdoors, his passion for helping communities, his passion for getting children back into nature, and about the partnership we have, Racing for Wildlife, between the Ryan Newman Foundation and the Conservation Fund.
Thanks, Rex. The biggest thing is just to say thanks for the partnership, the Conservation Fund, and the Ryan Newman Foundation. Obviously, I like fishing. I like the outdoors. I've just recently more become a hunter, but I spend more time and enjoy the outdoors that way. But the Mill Lake Youth Camp deal we did in August of last year was kind of an eye-opening process for what can be and what used to be. And probably more so what used to be, to see a beautiful camp that basically is at and needs to be restored and is in the process of being restored. And just the idea of getting kids and families and school trips and things like that for people to get back outdoors and I was just as guilty of as anybody when I was in college of playing computer games and being a little, room magnet to my computer and playing video games and things like that. So it's just the idea of getting people outdoors and enjoying the nature, enjoying what God gave us to be able to go and enjoy. And I grew up with my grandfather, just enjoying outdoors. I mean, I enjoy the act of fishing, and I enjoy the act of catching fish, and I appreciate Bobby's support and Rex's support to be able to do this. I was thinking that if we partner up here in Alabama, that I might be able to get in the Alabama gang. I'm not sure if I can pull that off, Bobby.
Maybe can.
But the bottom line is it's good for the nature. It's good for the area. Appreciate Grant and all the track support to be able to do this and let us talk about it here and just look forward to what is it? $1.9 million has been raised and $550,000 is yet to be raised. And how's it work, Rex?
Well, again, we have some congressional support, so some federal dollars have been appropriated. We've had other private dollars committed to the project, and our goal through Racing for Wildlife is to raise $550,000 to complete the project. We have a banner in back of us, perhaps if you can see that, but if you want to visit www.racingforwildlife.org, there's more information about this project, the Mill Lake Youth Camp Project, Racing for Wildlife, and an opportunity to donate online. We welcome support, welcome donations, but we're looking to bring the fans in to be engaged, to help this happen, and to really make this a very exciting project.
What do you think, Bobby?
Well, I'm really happy to be involved with this thing. You know, Alabama is my home. I'm not living here right now, but this still is my home. Done a lot of fishing around the state. Done a little tiny bit of hunting. I haven't been as big a hunter as I have been fisherman, but I've seen deer in the meadows here in Alabama that just, make you feel so good about the state and about what the state has produced, and that these animals live and really do well in our country. And to be driving along a country road and see 2 or 3 or 4 deer standing out there in the field, just it's such a great feeling. And you take a youngster and you say, okay, this is the world that God gave us out there. We can enjoy it and we can do all these things. Take them fishing, just to see a youngster catch their first fish or catch their next fish. All those things have always meant an awful lot to me. And to be involved with this, to me, is really a compliment to me. So I appreciate it. Thanks.
That's sort of the summary of the announcement. We'd be happy to entertain a few questions, provide more information. Again, field trips could be arranged. Obviously, there are a few other activities this weekend, but down the road, if some of you folks would like to come out and see the property and learn more about the project, we'd be happy to arrange that.